Oh, is that what that is?
We live.
You know, he at church.
At church.
I mean, it is a church, but it's a wedding.
All right.
So
that's what it looked like. I was like, dang, okay.
That's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fancy Motherfucking Friday. Thank God it is Friday, boy. Today was hell for me for some reason. Like, it started off shitty.
Yep.
My day started off shit-hey. Shit-hey. I don't know what happened.
All right, how's it sound?
Great.
All right.
But how was y'all's Friday?
Oh, Friday was nice and chill, man. I got a lot of stuff done.
What'd you get done?
I got my my moving pretty much done. Let me turn my shit down. So moving, got my storage unit locked down. Yeah, pretty eventful.
That's what's up. Sunshine, what about you?
I slept all day because I told you Master got me working now.
Duty recovery.
I was so mad. And then these watches are 6-hour watches. And like I said, come Friday, I'm going to have to stand a 12-hour watch. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You got what? Wait, 12 hours for all 3 days?
Mm-hmm. The only good thing, though, is you do 2 days on, 2 days off, 3 days on, 3 days off. Okay. So that's the only good thing about it. And then when you stand and watch with somebody, y'all can split the watch and do 6 and 6 instead of 12, like we did the last couple of days.
Wait, so aren't you working security?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying because.
Don't ask me why.
No, I ain't gonna ask why. I'm just saying, like, wait,
but
are
it's
you
not
doing
like
guard
regular
shack?
Security though. Hell no, I don't carry no gun. I'm Limdu, so I'm just literally sitting in a room watching for drones to pop up. If somebody be stupid enough to fly a drone right outside the base, the system picks it up and be like, it's a drone that's airborne. But if it's not inside the little defense line, we don't do nothing about it. So literally last night, the whole night, I binge watched Catfish the whole night. It was literally nothing there. Not one alert.
I'm struggling. All right. No sweat.
Don't laugh, because it ain't funny. It ain't funny.
Let me know.
And then I sit in the room with no lights on. I turn the lights off and I lock myself in the room. So literally, it's nobody in there. You don't even know that somebody is even there unless I turn on the light. Or you walk up there and you look through the window and you like peeping to see movement or something. You don't even know.
You see a little screen on.
You don't even know that. Like,
that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Something to do, I guess.
Yeah, something.
It's all right. Couple more months.
That's what they said. Hey, we got drone watch now.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's a drone watch.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty.
It's all good though. Like I said, it's better than where I was because standing duty every 3 days for 24 hours. That was not where it was at.
Yeah. Hey, so next week is Warmer Crush Wednesday.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The third Wednesday. So technically the first was a Wednesday. So.
Oh.
Is that the third Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. And we need it to be because we sitting here waiting on Woman Crush Wednesday to talk about
Lori Harvey
and Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
So we waiting on y'all because y'all wanted to talk about the shit. So we're gonna give it to
you know
y'all.
It's 5 Wednesdays in this month.
Yeah. The first and
That's
last.
a long month.
The first and last
Wednesday
are fucking.
Good Lord.
Yeah, this the month with the long ass check, ain't it?
Yeah.
I used to hate this. I used to hate this on the first and 15th.
This should have been This should have been Black History Month.
Because you get paid. You get paid what, Monday, and then don't get paid again for like another 3 weeks.
We got paid on, was it Tuesday or Monday of the beginning of the month or last
Monday, month? Yeah.
Yeah, and
you gotta go 3 weeks.
Yeah, we don't get paid until Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll get paid like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then you don't get paid again 3 more weeks after that.
Yep.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of working like a job where you get paid bi-weekly.
Yeah.
How many weeks? I get paid 3 times this month.
No, we got 2 weeks for the next payday once we get paid next week.
I will say this. Chili's asparagus is trash.
Chewy asparagus?
Chili's.
Oh, Chili's.
Why are you eating asparagus from Chili's?
Because I'm on a keto diet.
He's on a keto
Why you don't
diet.
fix it yourself though?
Because
I got my margarita.
Maybe that's what I need. Y'all
Don't do it.
Y'all, I had a motherfucking. I gotta tell y'all about. First of all, shouts out to Nolan at Lola Cigars. Nolan and his wife. I can't, the life of me, remember her name.
Yeah, Chef is doing a.
He at church.
He's doing a wedding rehearsal.
He's doing a wedding rehearsal. I paid wedding rehearsal, so he get into the bag. But okay, so I have to shout out Lola Cigars, Nolan at Lola Cigars, because he makes the absolute best. Now, I'm not a cigars connoisseur, right? But I've had a few, you know what I'm saying, me and my dad smoke cigars or whatever. And I gotta say, this one my dad had me try, and I literally, every time I go down there, I have to get another one, because I'm like, yo, this shit is so good. Cafe con leche. That's what it's called. Cafe con leche. It is delicious. And you're like, how the fuck can a cigar be delicious? You gotta try it. Maybe, just maybe, for the Stars for Bars competition, we'll send one out to the winner. Maybe that's what. Why do you have a cord hanging from your hat? Come on, man. Come on now. Come on. We got to do better.
When the liquor kick in early.
When like this.
I'm mad that he didn't realize it though.
Right. Oh, man.
Oh, y'all can see that.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. That is my bad. But yeah, Stars for Bars competition, ladies and gentlemen. We do this every month. Whoever sends the most stars, we get a little prize from the Perfectly Balanced Podcast crew. Big Mo got it for the month of May. The month of June is here. All month. You got all month to keep sending stars. Now, I will tell you, if you want to space it out, that's what I would do. Because you can send a certain amount every episode, and it stacks up.
Or do like Nunu, drop a whole bunch at one time. Or more.
Or you could do that. Either way, you could do that, but you know what I'm saying, towards the end of the month, people trying to save their checks because rent due on the first. You feel me? So, you know.
God.
That's why I would hold on. I would hold off toward the end, but at the beginning and in the middle, just keep, you know, little bit here and there, and over time, it's like saving money. You know what I'm saying? You're saving up the stars so that at the end of the month, you get a return. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. It's real easy to get a prize. Fucking Reggie got a whole gas card. And it wasn't a gas, it was a gift card, but he could use it for gas.
I was about to say.
Use it for
I need
gas.
to drop some money on these stars.
I'm trying to tell you, gas too high. And we giving it away, y'all. We giving it away. So whoever sends the most stars, whoever supports us the most, we get a little something. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Stars for Bars competition going down every single month. All right. If you want to win a prize, we've already given away 2. Okay. We've already given away 2. I would advise, because this next one about to be litty. The next prize about to be dope as fuck. I already got it planned out, mapped out in my head. It's gonna be dope as fuck. All right, so everybody gets a different prize too. Nobody gets the same shit. We don't send out the same box to every person. All right, so that's another thing. But man, what y'all want to talk about today, man?
So Nick Cannon got 4 women pregnant. Did y'all see that?
At the same time?
They all pregnant.
Yep.
They pregnant and happy. I ain't even mad though, because I'm not mad because I'm like, it's not like he can't take care of him. It's not like he's not taking care of him. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's just having them and being like, whatever.
Well,
but it's not
really
about
want to be really credible about it. Mariah's taking care of him because she's taking care of him.
Here's the thing, though. It's not even
but
about
let's
the
not
money.
Act like Nick Cannon don't have money though. Nick
got
Cannon
money.
got money too.
Yeah.
He just happened to marry a chick that got more money than him. That ain't his fault.
Though.
Yeah.
It's not about the money part to me. You don't have time to take care of all them kids. You do not have the time. Be honest. You do not have the fucking time to take it. How many kids is that now? 13?
It's
9.
a lot.
No,
I think
it's more than 9. It's more than 9.
It's more than 9.
Because I think he has 9 born now.
But I think he do have the time though. I mean, it ain't like he with one woman and she like, nah, you can't go see them kids across the states or nothing like that. I think he makes time. He makes time to see them.
How? You
mean how? However he do.
You do wilding out. You do all these interviews and shows and shit. You don't have time.
This dude makes money. You don't know what he got time to do. You're not in that dude wallet. You ain't in his career.
You telling me every kid got the same amount of motherfucking.
You don't know what that man got time to do is what I'm saying. You is not right. Nick Cannon's personal assistant. So you don't know what he got time to do, what he got money for. You don't know what he doing.
Okay, but y'all like people be struggling with 2 kids. We talking
they
about
don't have Nick Cannon money though.
He got nannies.
Okay, so that's all the more better. He got the means to do what he doing.
I get that, but like I don't know. I think it might just be
because
the way that we raise our children because like we ain't got the money like that.
You wouldn't do something like that. Don't mean that the next man can't and won't.
That's true.
How the little girl say that? Worry about yourself.
Ain't that facts? Ain't the dude? Didn't the dude have like 30 kids? There was another dude that had like 30 kids.
Oh, that dude, yeah, he was like,
all my kids straight. Ain't no way.
No,
all bro. that was one child support payment.
And he probably a dope boy. Exactly. He probably a dope boy talking about all my kids taken care of.
That was one child support payment. He talking about all my kids straight. Nah, nigga, that ain't for your kids. So Nick Cannon, what else we got?
Did y'all watch the trial last night or the start of the trial?
For
the January 6th committee.
Oh,
I heard about it.
We can talk about that as well.
The insurrection. I mean, nah, I didn't watch it. I don't.
They showed videos. They showed videos that like never before seen videos type stuff.
Listen, that ain't shit gonna happen because it was thousands of people there and only 10 people getting arrested, 10 people getting tried for some shit.
Yeah, but one dude was like, he told me to come.
Trump himself called me up.
He's like, he told me to come. He said he tweeted and we came. That's what he said.
Stand back and stand by. We stood by. He gave the word. I said, cool.
That's exactly how he said it too. That's exactly how he said it. Hey Blair, welcome back.
He's going to take those pregnant pictures with all of them.
Yeah, he is too.
Bruh. What kind of let's get the episode started, goddammit. I'm glad it's 9:00. Let's get this motherfucker started, man. Oh, glad it's 9. Oh, because I was about to go in.
Oh, you having a sunshine moment? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I sure am.
You gonna get us banned again, Kai?
No. This is a mix. I like it.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody. This is the Perfectly Balanced Podcast brought to you by DJ KG. I hope you got your fancy glasses out there because it's Fancy Friday. Rob, because we about to get it in.
What's in your cup? What's in your cup, Rob?
What's in your cup? What's in my cup?
Face like that?
Don't worry about what's in my cup.
sipping
Worry about
the
yours.
tea. That's all that is. Sips the tea. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to an all new episode of the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. We're just a panel of brown people having good conversations over here. I'm your host, Big Rob. Who else you got in the building?
Yo,
Hey, I got to do that before we go into you.
it's
But
your
not
girl
me.
Sunshine back on Fancy Friday in full effect. Niggas ain't shit.
Wait, the fact that he like, I gotta do it.
Where's
It
HR
is-
when you need them?
It is me, KG, aka Dr. Graves. No PhD. You know who we are. We came to drop bars. Send your complaints to Queen Eda. She will answer promptly. She is HR.
I'm not
By
fooling
the
with you.
Hey, the HR, that's how the HR lady down.
That's our HR lady.
Love it. Let's,
He didn't change offices. Now he under new management.
Yeah, the new management. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, man, we are back with another banger, another bomb ass episode for you guys. Another episode full of controversy and conversations. Okay, this one will be no different. Before we start, we gotta let you guys know. Of course, we do this Stars for Bars
Hey,
competition
Nita.
every single month. What's going on, Nita?
Don't fire nobody.
Every single month we do this Stars for Bars competition where you can send in your stars to the Perfect Balance Podcast crew on Facebook Live, and whoever sends the most stars will get a prize from us at the end of the month. We will announce the winner the first episode of the following month, and that person will get a prize from us. We already given away 2 to Reggie, and we got to come up with a name for Reggie. Big Reg. We got Big Reg and Big Mo.
You know what? We don't want to call him out of his name. What doesn't want to be called. So get with us, Reg. What's your tagline?
What is
I like
Reggie?
how
Reggie ain't been in the comments in a minute.
Yeah, what's going on,
You know what?
Reggie?
He's-
You just got his prize and dip.
He's been
I
working.
know.
I know that he's been working.
Yeah.
So
Massa got him too, huh?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. It's the
Cracking the
summertime, man.
Get the best of us.
That
Damn
shit,
it.
COVID shit over.
Exactly. Old Tobias said, "Get your ass back to work."
Exactly. No,
So,
Reverend Catcher Freeman. Old Tobias. Oh, come on, guys.
I can't. All right, no.
That's my show. That's my show.
I love.
Go
I
ahead,
do
go
love.
ahead.
I do love Boondocks. But listen, yeah, like we said, every month we give away a prize to the person who sends the most stars at the end of the month. So make sure you're sending your stars in, showing your love, showing your support, only on Facebook. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, you have to go over to the Facebook page in order to send the stars. Otherwise, we can't enter you into the drawing for the not a drawing. Whoever we can't enter you in to get the
In a
prize.
contest.
In the contest. There we go. Now moving on, we got to get into these topics. Trending topics. We got to talk about Nick Cannon, man. I think he has a problem.
I don't think he do though. Like,
think
dude almost died. He was on his deathbed, and it was like, you know what? Forget that. Before I leave this earth, I'm gonna be fruitful and multiply. And that's exactly what he did.
that's
I'm
what
not
it
mad
says
at him.
in the Bible.
I am not mad at him. Hey,
No, okay.
do
but
you,
see,
boo
I feel
boo?
like there's a
I'm mad
limit
at
to
him.
that. I feel like God wasn't saying like, be fruitful and multiply 38 times.
But it ain't
Yes.
like, hey, it don't
How
say that in the Bible though. It
how
don't say
many-
be
how
fruitful
many
and multiply only up to 9.
What's
Only
the
up to
what's the
8.
maximum amount of kids that one person had in the Bible? Do you know the answer?
No.
Yeah,
What
But
is
I'm pretty sure it doesn't say in the Bible that you
And
can
I'm pretty
only
sure
allowed to
the-
have a
the
certain
number
amount of
isn't 9.
kids.
I can guarantee it was a double digits. I can guarantee that shit. Thank you, Nita. I can guarantee goddamn T. It was not no double digits. Okay,
That's not
I
the point
promise
though.
you.
Just because they didn't do it in the Bible don't mean that he can't do it.
So I think
It
it
don't
was
say
taken a
not
bit
to
out of
do it.
context. I think in the Bible they were just like, well, shit, you can only add 2, so shit. Be fruitful and multiply.
I think you interpreting it the way you want to.
That is very true. The Bible's left up to interpretation for sure.
It is.
But I personally,
I ain't mad at him because I mean these women seem like they don't seem like they're at each other's throats. They don't seem like they like, oh, you think you all that because you had 2 kids
so
with him.
that's what I want to talk about.
Oh,
The women dealing with this motherfucker. Not to say that Nick is a bad dude. Not at all saying that, because I personally believe he treats these women very well. And just
stupid.
but I believe he treats.
We got a stars party going on right now.
Well, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why can't I see this?
And Chef, you can't be saying what the hell you in church.
Right, Lord,
Church.
But no, so like I feel like the appreciate it. Just I feel like he's a good guy. However, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just from the outside looking in, and I don't have a good enough perspective on it. But when I hear, 4 women are pregnant by one man at the same time, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is wrong?
But he's not in a relationship with none of them, though. That's the thing.
That's not like the problem. I guess because my opinion of it is they're trying to get a piece because they know he fucking everybody.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it to you like this, and I don't want you to get mad at me when I say this.
Lord, I feel like I'm gonna get upset.
He almost died. He started making kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
You almost died, and you think that you retired early. So
ain't no think I did. Ain't no think I was given that title. Okay, you're not gonna take that from me, damn it. You're not gonna take that from me.
So when you ask the question, do impregnates 4 women all at the same time, the first question you should be asking, is this in the state of Alabama? And if it's not, it's got to be Florida.
It's not either one, because ain't he like in Cali? He like in Cali or something like that. But either way,
this shit legal.
It is. I mean, he can take care of all of them. It's not like
I'm not even concerned about him taking care of his kids. I'm not concerned about that.
What concerns me is this is straight up like some ratchet ass shit that you would only hear about in the hood. And then
I got 4 bitches pregnant at the same time. Dog, don't know what I'm gonna do.
Exactly. And then with Nick Cannon as popular as he is, you're gonna have people trying to emulate that and one up it.
But everybody can't be Nick Cannon, though.
Not even though.
But we have this conception in America where you can be anything that you want to be. Right? You can.
If Trump became president, anybody can do anything that they want to do.
Do women just not want to have a husband with one? Like, do not want to have kids with just one person?
Like that. I don't even think it's like that though, because some women don't even want like that relationship thing. Some women are just
want the kid.
Some women are okay with that. Some women are like, listen, I don't need a man in my life. Just give me a kid. Which is why you have a lot of these women who go to these sperm banks and basically pick a daddy. You know what I'm saying? Go through the book and decide who they want to have a kid with.
What the fuck he is right now.
Wow.
But I feel like I'm not saying taking care of him.
I'm not saying that he is. I'm saying that basically I feel like what's happening is women just being like, well, shit, I look good enough. Let me hit him up, see if he can give me one, and I get some money.
But he's a part of all of their lives, so that's the thing. Like he's at all the birthday parties. He's like everywhere. He's a busy dude, but he's even busier with these kids. Like he's everywhere.
Every month.
Everywhere.
It's 3 of them in 1 month. Shit.
He's everywhere, but he can do that though. You know what I'm saying? The average Joe Blow off the street can't be like, yeah, let me go and get four women pregnant at one time, and you only working at McDonald's in the drive-thru. Like, come on now. Like, let's just be real.
I want to know what the fuck happened when he died. Not to say that I wish death on him or anything like that, but what happened with him? Who the fuck gonna get the heir to the throne?
Share. I'm pretty sure all his kids are gonna get their fair share.
What fair share? You can't. Okay, you bust.
You make it sound like Nick Cannon is broke and he's
no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Around.
Okay, who get the house?
I'm pretty sure he has that in his will.
Who get it?
Yeah.
Now, because Because then you got motherfuckers ending up like Martin Luther King kids, just like, nah, hell no, daddy gave that shit to me. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm his firstborn.
Oldest.
I deserve
I'm the
it.
oldest, so I get it.
I'm the fucking oldest. Okay. He was
Y'all
married
gotta
to
do
my
what
mama.
I say y'all do.
He was married to my mama.
He was married to all y'all mama.
Your mama she didn't even get no ring. Like you got the kids arguing and shit.
But still, it's like I'm pretty sure he has it. I'm pretty sure that if something happens to him, he's a smart enough man. I'm pretty sure he has it set up to where all his kids get something.
Yeah,
Is
there's
this
definitely
okay?
a trust set up.
Like
guys
I
that.
say, let's not act like Nick Cannon is broke. Yeah, he married Mariah. Mariah she made more money than him, but this dude had Nickelodeon. Like this dude,
And that's why I almost doubt that she had.
He had his stuff together before he started with all these kids. So let's not play dude like he just some bum ass dude that's impregnated.
He didn't have kids like that crazy. When he got with Mariah, he had no kids. He had 2 with Mariah. That was it. And it was like all is right with the world. Then this nigga went on a
I think he had like a couple. I think he had a couple more after he divorced Mariah, and then
what you mean a couple?
I'm saying, listen. I'm talking about in between the time period where he started just popping out kids every month, and when he got sick, I think he had like a couple of kids after Mariah, and then when he got sick and thought he was about to die, that's when he just started like.
Bam, bam, bam. You get a baby. You get a baby. You get a baby. You get a baby.
I've been watching you all night.
That nigga, when I tell you this motherfucker, as a woman, if you look good enough, because I ain't gonna, all of them bad. I ain't gonna lie. All of them look
they
good.
Are.
I
haven't
pretty. Seen them.
Here's
they
the thing.
All pretty.
All you got to do, if you want a baby by Nick, because he done put his
and then the fourth one is pregnant with twins. The fourth one is pregnant with twins.
You know what he needs to do?
So he got
roof. Boy, that shit can't be no less than $1 million a month. No less.
He needs to stop, rise ahead, and stay away from Lori Harvey.
Please.
Oh my God. We're not even gonna go there.
Nope, we can't. Because we gotta wait till next week. But
we're not gonna go there.
Oh, I gotta squeeze this lemon as much as I can.
I feel like because what self-respecting woman will put herself in the position to where she's baby mama number 18?
Like Sunshine said,
depends.
It really don't matter. It really
depends.
When do you stop mattering? What the hell happened to the world?
Listen, you have some women out there. That feel like the only thing missing from their life is a kid.
And that's understandable.
And that's the type of woman that he has.
Yep.
They don't care if he comes around. If he comes around, cool. If he don't, guess what? I got my baby. That's all I wanted. Yep. Like, you have some women that are like that.
I don't think morally this is okay. I can't comment on this man's life. And then there's I guess.
You know what? He may be the type of dude low key into polygamy.
Yes.
I absolutely think he is.
Yeah, so
I think he's actually talked about that on the talk show before, where he's like, why do I have to be tied down to one woman?
And exactly. that is a trend that is like taking over the world right now.
Yes. And not only that, it's like if you have a man that's like that and he meets a woman and they have that understanding, then you would understand why he has so many kids with so many different women.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kevin Gates.
Yep. Can't hate the
him and his wife got an open relationship. That's why I like all this stuff that's trending now. Like, oh, he with some other chick.
Yeah.
And he dogged his wife out. They've already said they're in an open marriage. So she ain't worrying about it. She is not worrying about it.
I feel like standards have just gone out the window in the world in society.
The thing is okay. Standards. You have a standard.
That shit went to shit.
The standard with them is, I'm gonna have multiple kids by multiple women. That's the standard. To him and to the rest, there's no law against that, right?
It's not that
I know of.
So, I think there should be though. At this
morally,
point, we limiting women to having
no. I don't
think it's morally
wrong. Um, and if he has the means to do it, go ahead.
More power to him.
More
Yeah.
power to it.
So okay,
I can't
here's
say for a fact that I agree with it.
here's my argument. Here's my argument. If we're limiting women to where they cannot have to where they have to have kids,
we're not though.
No, we are. The abortion law is saying you gotta have them. If you get pregnant, you gotta have them. I think we ought to put a limit on the niggas that popping them babies in there. I think I think it's about time.
If you have, wow, you know what? That's a good idea. If you have a certain amount of kids and they live to a certain age, you're automatically snipped. We can't have no more kids.
You're done.
So now it sounds like some old China type stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're controlling the population.
We don't have a population problem, so why even suggest something like that though?
That's what they're doing with abortion.
But we don't have a population problem.
So why are we forcing?
This is more of a human rights issue. So this isn't a population issue. This is a human right.
But if it's also a human right for a woman to choose what she does with her body.
Right.
So if we're limiting women to not being able to choose what they do with their bodies, then we need to limit men as well to say you can't do what you want to do with your shit.
And
but of course, it's the men making the fucking law.
Talking about that, this is again. I say it over and over again. The what they're trying to represent or present is a standard on when an abortion should be and when it's not. They're not trying to take away abortions. It's just that certain states, they have abortions that could happen as late as 9 months.
It's not an abortion at that point,
which is ludicrous.
That's a fucking murder. that's murder.
Early. That's
that's murder.
And
that's preterm. States, that's fucking premature.
No damn preterm. That's a whole damn human up in there.
That's almost full term.
No, I'm saying that's pre. I didn't mean to say preterm. I meant premature. That's premature birth. That's all that is.
So, and then you have other states on the other end. They're like, you can't have an abortion after
past 6 weeks.
Yeah, or before 6 weeks. And then some, and
neither one of them makes sense.
Yeah, neither one of them really makes sense. But it's and
they're on two extremes.
They do take into account in that bill that if the pregnancy will endanger the mother's life, then that's actually still legal in the states where, even if, like, say for instance Texas, if the pregnancy is deemed too dangerous for the mother, that is the only authorized reason to.
So if I'm a doctor,
yeah,
and I want to perform, if I'm against the abortion shit, everybody's deemed dangerous, especially if you're black, because automatically you're 20% or what is it, the mortality rate for black women giving birth is like
after a certain age, yes, the mortality rate does go up.
I'm saying just for black women, period, it's like 3 times higher. The mortality rate is like 3 times higher. Yeah. So automatically this is endangering. This could endanger your life. So if you want to have this abortion, yeah, that's what if I'm a doctor now, I'm not saying it's right or legal, but that's why I'm not a doctor. so
I just gotta laugh because I'm like, I just listen to like your logic on stuff, and I just be like, he believe that shit. He be saying, like, he be serious.
I sure the fuck do.
Yep.
I think that would be. I would probably, if I were a doctor, because my moral conscience.
Abortions for everybody.
Hey, listen.
You get an abortion.
If you really feel like, now, don't get me wrong, because it's still a very difficult and mentally strenuous decision to make, right? As a woman, right? But if you come to this decision, hey, after thinking about it for so long and really going back and forth, we've come to this decision. It's the most responsible thing for us, and blah 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 blah. Whatever your reasoning is, if you lay it out and your mind is set, Let's get it.
You know what?
I'm not about to limit women from having abortions.
All,
I'm not doing it.
Ploy. This is all theater to get people to stop paying attention to what's really going on.
What's really going on?
And the cycle perpetuates itself. So we go
colonizers in Jamaica. Sorry.
No. We go from
I'm waiting to find out what that's about.
We go from talking about abortions in the media, people are outraged. 2 weeks later, it's gone from the media and people stop talking about it, and it's out of people's mind. And now we're talking about,
Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan.
No, mass shootings. Oh, well, was it the Oscar slap that happened out there?
Oh, it was definitely the Oscar slap.
Yeah, that one was
Oscar slap. That took over the media for about 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then the school shootings that took over for about 3 weeks, and now we're talking about January 6th, and
again,
just right on time to take over, the talking points in the media and everything else. People are very short-minded when it comes to issues that plague us. So our point of the podcast is to keep you aware and wake some people up as well at the same time.
We talk about controversial topics that nobody else want to talk about
all the time.
All the motherfucking time.
All the time.
Okay. So
yeah, I'm glad you said colonizers.
Yeah, we're gonna move on.
I want to hear about this one. I've been waiting to hear this one.
So Chef actually shared this. So this is a segment from Chef. It is
from beyond the podcast.
yeah. He's supposed to be on the podcast, but
from church.
Shout out to Chef. So it's reportedly that in Jamaica, a lot of hotels have been built by Asian investors, white investors around the island of Jamaica. And they have been banning Black people.
Which don't even make sense because are you serious?
Are you kidding me?
Listen, but look at what they did. Look, this is why I fucks with Jamaicans.
This is why we fucks with Jamaicans. And Carla, if she's listening,
what up, Nunu?
She needs to be on here. Carla does. Somebody send this to Carla real quick. But what they did in Jamaican fashion, burnt
Jamaican fashion.
Yeah, burnt that bitch
down to the ground.
Fuck these niggas. And then walk.
They
and
said, fire for that.
Fire for that.
Pussy hole.
That don't even make sense though, because I mean, like, not only is Jamaica predominantly Black, but how many Black folks go to Jamaica just to get away? My first trip outside of the Navy, like I'm talking about, like not with the Navy, I just got on a plane and went somewhere. I went to Jamaica.
You know why they're doing it? This is so listen, there's Carla. Hey, on time.
I just shouted you out.
Listen,
shouts out to Jamaica.
The reason that the Asian and white people were investing in Jamaica is because and banning Black people from going to these hotels is because they were going to have an influx of white people going there and investing in a bunch of shit and pushing out Jamaicans, pushing out Black people.
Yeah,
that's what was going to happen. They were going to push out.
Does that sound familiar to you? What does that sound like? Oh, you scared to say it? You scared to say it?
Go ahead. Say it.
I'm saying, what does that sound like?
Sounds a whole lot like Oscarville, Tulsa, Rosewood.
Thank you.
They talks about we talking about a whole lot of American towns here.
A whole lot of Black American towns that they try to push the Black folks out
and so
to do what they want to do.
The greatest thing about this shit is Jamaica said, "You know, do that here."
They say, "Fuck that."
You know, do that
here. You're not gonna do these things here.
You can't do these things here.
And I ain't even mad at him because like I get it, like yeah, you come here, you build all this stuff, like that's money for us because that's more jobs into our economy. But how dare you tell us
We can't
who
come.
can and can't stay there? Like, what kind of racist ass
And
shit
as
is that?
I'm sure as Jamaicans, as they building this shit, they're like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, like,
oh,
yeah. Like, wait,
wait till
what?
that bitch open.
Then they're like, wait,
And then they-
what?
And then that
Wait,
shit
say that
open. He's
again?
like, you're not allowed in here. Wait,
What?
come again? Say what now? I watched y'all build this bitch for 9 months. And you tell me,
You're
Can I
not
get
gonna
a
tell me
job?
Ross Clot nothing.
yeah, you know
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes, Carla.
You know what? Fire for that, burn it down.
Hey, like,
Exactly.
The first motherfucker that said, "Oh, you can't come in there," he was like, "Roger that." Stand the fuck
Exactly.
back. Stand the fuck back.
Exactly. Like he said, keep that. How you say that? Keep that
Keep
same
the
energy when
same
I bring my damn
energy.
gas can back.
Roger.
And you know what? It
This
was
bitch
crazy.
won't get a single customer.
Oh man, what's crazy is Jamaica does not. They have a ban on guns. And they didn't need
But
them.
they ain't got a band.
Not machetes though.
They don't got a band.
Like not machetes. Machetes and fire. They good to go.
Them motherfuckers set that bitch ablaze. They was like, they ain't got the fire shit set up yet. Oh yeah, we in there. We in there. Oh yeah.
Collect
talked to
your
the
insurance and move the hell on to the
And then
next
think
place.
about this shit. You had Jamaicans and black people building this motherfucker
Yep, and working there.
and working there. But
Once
then
again-
got the nerve, the audacity to tell me my people can't stay here.
Listen, what does that sound like though? Like
And
you,
they
that is
didn't- they
modern.
didn't-
That is modern day slavery at its best.
common.
That is
It's
modern day
not-
slavery at its best.
Yep.
Because look back in the days, you had the Negroes out in the field picking cotton. You had the Negroes playing with the little kids in the big house. You had the Negroes serving food, but yet they still had to come in through the back damn door. I'm good enough to do all this crap for you around here, but I ain't good enough
I'm
to
good
step
enough to
across that
feed
threshold in the
your
front of the house.
motherfucking kids. I'm good enough to feed your motherfucking kids.
Yep.
But I'm not
Exactly.
good enough to come through the front door.
Exactly.
Roger that.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
that,
Nunu.
Nunu.
Yeah, do.
Happy Pride Month,
Hey,
Nunu.
factual. Listen, I don't give a fuck who you are. We need to take a cue from the Jamaican playbook. We need to take that and you know what? That's a
Jamaican
good
said
one.
we ain't having it.
That's a good
That's a
one.
good one. I'm a keep that shit in the Rolodex. You understand? That's a good one right there.
Oh,
But like the thing that made that so amazing was that they're not afraid of the persecution. They're not afraid of the backlash or going to jail for the. They don't give a fuck about that.
They
They're
not
about
because
to take my
Jamaica.
land off
Listen,
this
Jamaica is one of them
Don't give a
countries
fuck
like
about none of that.
Haiti.
shit. Yeah.
Like you know what happened with the prime minister of Haiti?
yeah, we got
how they-
assassinated.
Yeah, like they don't. I
They
ain't
don't
gonna
play
say they
that
don't
shit.
care, but like they like yeah.
They don't
Yeah,
play
So,
you don't want to do
well,
what
the
you're
thing
supposed to
with
do.
that,
We're gonna make you do
people-
what you're supposed to do.
people speculated that was an inside job and it was a U.S. hit.
was.
Yeah.
It was. But it
either
just
way.
goes to show it still happened. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Mhm.
happened.
And so we I love Jamaica and I love my black people. But we got to come see how organized that shit was. They came together. It was like, hey, we go over there at 9 p.m. tonight. Okay. We get all the fire, all the sticks, okay, all the bamboo you can find.
An organized fire pit.
And
That's what it was.
Yeah, we gonna have a bonfire for the AIDS.
exactly.
And they put that shit together. Motherfuckers got up in there. I believe, because I don't think the Jamaicans was working that day.
Nope.
I think they was like, you know what? Everybody call off on Tuesday, and we gonna come back tonight. You understand me? That was one of those moments that you're like, hell yeah. That lets you Asian and white motherfuckers know. Because see, and here's the problem with you sorry sons of bitches. We created a motherfucking bill for y'all puss asses to protect you bitches against racism. And then you pussy niggas want to do the same shit. Man, fuck y'all.
Tell us how you really feel.
Tell us how you really feel, bro.
Y'all, man.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck y'all. Fuck that whole I'm not gonna say all Asians, of course, because all Asians ain't bad. And I fuck with a lot of Asian people. I got a lot of Asian friends. Okay.
Yeah.
That sound like the white folks.
Yeah.
I have black friends.
I was just about to say that. I was like,
I have black friends. I'm not racist. No. But I do fuck with Asian people. Okay. Chinese food and all that shit is my shit. Okay, I fuck with, and this is probably more racist the more I get into
Yeah, like,
more
what the hell? Stop while you're ahead.
Yeah, stop while you're ahead.
Sounded like the white people. You know, I love fried chicken. I eat a lot of watermelon.
The greatest thing is that you're able to recognize it.
Yeah.
Like you have a filter. You're like, hold on, that didn't sound
probably
right.
shouldn't say
So let
that
me
shit.
stop while I'm ahead.
Yeah.
You don't have that skin code to keep
Like
going
Mo
on
say.
and then plead ignorance.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that was right. So,
I didn't know.
Let's say one thing about Jamaicans is that they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. I bet when they were banned, a Jamaican man probably said, "I'm gonna burn that black cat down." They sure did. I burn this blood clot to the motherfucking ground. I'm for real. Like I believe it.
So, and it's not
Man,
just
motherfucking
just our Jamaican brothers and sisters acting out
Who else acting
over
out?
colonizers. We also have the island of Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto
Yeah,
Other
what
black
happened
brothers
over
and
there? I
sisters
missed
over
that
there.
one.
So, and this has been recently in the news. And again, like y'all are on like demon time right now, white folks. Y'all just in the news all over the place.
Facts.
So, you know,
But they
what
don't
happened
give a
in
fuck.
Puerto Rico is kind of like the same thing, but what they decided to do was try to privatize the public beaches.
What?
So, okay,
Public
so,
beaches, they try to privatize them.
so developers, white and Asian developers, have.
I mean, did they like form
Why
an
is it-
alliance or something?
Exactly.
Like, what the hell?
This is an alliance. Well, we all know that China is like out like buying land
buy the
in the
world.
US all over the fucking place. So that's neither here or there, and we're just letting them do it because we owe them money.
And see,
Yep.
it's fun. This fun. Biden, you getting on my motherfucking nerves right now, brother. Getting on my
Okay.
nerves, Biden.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
the
And
first
he's let-
fucking thing you
and he's
did was
let-
protect these pieces of shit, and then left us out there to dry. But I digress. I'm gonna let you
Tell
go.
us how
Hey.
you really feel.
Yeah, I mean, again, like everybody should be feeling the same way because now, all of these development. So these developers that came to Puerto Rico, developing plots of land, just building on property that they don't have permits for,
What?
basically stealing the land. Yeah, they don't have property. They don't have permits to even build anything on. And so people of Puerto Rico were like, "Yo, we haven't seen anything go through the district courts for building permits or what's going on. Y'all need to tear this down in 30 days or else."
They didn't tear it down,
It-
or else
well,
happened.
and again, like so what people were doing. So the biggest thing that's in the news is that there was like 2 or 3 Karens that were staying at
Of course.
at a house, an Airbnb, and people were on the beach, barbecuing, doing their thing, playing volleyball, playing music, just doing their thing. And she comes out and was like, "I'm gonna call the police. This is a private beach." They're like, "I've been living here all my life.
It's the beach.
I've been living here all my life. This is a public beach. There are no private beaches
Who told
on
you
Puerto
that?
Rico. Who told you that?
you that?
Well, this is in front of my property. No,
What
this
pro-
is,
That
this-
shit wasn't there 2 weeks ago.
So again, like
Yeah,
your
basically.
property ends once it's to the beach.
Yeah, that's
This isn't
It's
America.
not your front yard.
This isn't America where you do get to claim a property or
The
a
whole thing.
beach. Yeah, like a certain section of the beach where it's private. This is not that. And so people have been trying to privatize, like companies have been trying to privatize beaches. So protesters have been speaking out against privatized beaches.
Here's what I ain't gonna lie. This is what I envision. The
Yeah.
people of Puerto Rico renting a big ass bulldozer and just running over shit. That's what.
That's stupid. Like that doesn't even make sense. Like
all through the motherfucking house. Yep. This shit had no permit.
what?
No permit.
What would possess anybody to think that that's okay though? Like
Americans and Asians.
Hold on. Here it is. They leave their house to go grocery shopping. They come back. The house
that shit gone.
This shit is gone. Like it's already broken down to the foundation.
You said private?
GPS say I'm in the right location. What happened?
Still got the driveway and everything.
Still got the driveway there.
Yeah, like I was
you know
just
what?
gone for an
And all the
hour.
bricks of the house and everything is laying on the side of the house, like neatly stacked. Set up.
It's like neatly
Like-
stacked.
If you want it back, you
and-
gotta build it.
That's stupid. I don't.
That's some petty shit. That's what's petty shit that I would do.
I would do that. Hey, take the shit down as make sure you preserve the bricks perfectly so they can't sue you for destruction of property.
Yep.
Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious. They had a working party to do it back. That
You know what? And people would go out and drove. So what protesters actually did, they found out this was going on and they all called their cousins, their aunties, their uncles, and guess what they had? A beach bash.
Yep.
All up and down in front of that house, specifically that one
Oh,
house.
now that is petty. No, that's petty.
Had music
Them-
blasting.
Look, hey, them
sun up to
some.
sundown.
Listen, them some ain't shit Puerto Ricans right there.
Bro,
Nah,
and
them
it's,
some
and it's
That's
real.
petty.
And they did it for 30 days.
Hell
That's
yeah.
petty.
Yo, like, talk about a lit ass.
They had a
party.
watch bill. They had a watch
Hell
bill. It's
yeah.
your turn to go down.
Yo,
It's your turn to go spend these next 8 hours down there by the beach.
live
That's fucked
music,
Oh my god.
a pig being roasted.
I wish they
Oh.
would have live streamed that. I would have
Oh
been
my
tuned
God,
in.
I
I would have been
would've
locked into it.
Yep.
For hours. Let's party! Oh my gosh. I really want like the savagery of our people to come out. It's starting to show.
Yeah.
Because like I thought about this like last week. I was like, what is it gonna take for Black and brown people to come together and be like, we not taking this shit no fucking more.
You know what? Would take if we had another black president, or better yet,
He got to
first
be a
Hispanic.
hood ass president.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It can't be
cool
Barack. It's gotta
He can't be
a
cool
nigga.
like Barack. Yeah, he got
got
to
to
be
be-
straight
I don't
up.
know.
Like,
I don't know if that would fly.
like
but-
fuck around if you want to.
Yeah.
Black.
Fuck around, find out. Boom.
Exactly. He got to be like one of them type
Yeah.
of presidents.
Yeah.
I think what would happen is that if we had like Hispanic American president and then a black vice president.
Ooh, that would be a power
But
combo.
hold on. Here's the kicker. The president would be a Latina.
Ooh, you know, mommy gonna get shit crazy. She gonna get shit popping.
talk
She gonna be
about-
at the press conference talking
Yo.
about some. So we got
Nobody's gonna
these
step
school
to her.
shootings and blah 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 blah.
Nobody's
Whoa,
gonna
whoa,
talk
Madam
about
President.
unity.
Oh,
Talk about
oh,
unity.
sorry.
Oh my god.
She gonna
This-
have the chocolate. Let the chocolate come off.
Let the-
The whole country getting that shit. The whole country. What I tell you about you? What I tell you?
Oh my god.
That is a
That would be
colonizer's
something.
worst nightmare.
Oh my god, that would be. You know what? I need a Latino. If by some miracle you listening to this podcast and you
Mhm.
think about running for president, and you're a Latin woman, please do it. Please do it.
Please do it. And
I'm gonna let you know,
what?
right now.
And I don't care if they're Democrat or Republican.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a
I don't care.
and you know
9 times out of
and-
10, no, you probably gonna be either independent or
or
Democratic.
Democrat. Nine times out of 10.
That's
Yeah,
how it is.
but
But
like
still.
but you
But-
think about it though, the Latinos, they're like really loyal. and they really like they
Facts, though.
stand on the shit that they say. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna just say no shit to get in.
I can
office.
rely on
Yes.
this shit.
And
They're gonna say some shit, and you're gonna know that the shit is gonna happen because
Exactly.
you know
yeah.
that majority of Hispanic Americans do vote Republican.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I did not know that. So like the people in Florida, like South
Mhm.
Florida, people that
Florida is just different.
migrate from Cuba, straight Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
Florida is just different though. We already didn't establish that. Like Florida is like they're a country of their own.
The thing is, they recognize what happened in Cuba and living under dictatorship, and they understand what dictatorship looks like, what type
and
of
what control.
Yes, exactly.
And so what? But see, and this is what I'll say because I've kind of started to realize like the control that the Democratic Party is starting to have over society now. Because let's be honest, if we continue to have a conservative president throughout time, right? There would be no gay rights. There would be no now. Black people probably wouldn't have no rights neither, but
right,
just neither here nor there. There would be no gay marriage. There wouldn't be any of that stuff, and a lot of that stuff is actually really good. However, it is coming at the detriment of children, of two-parent households, of Black families, and just from experience. So
dynamic being disrupted.
The family dynamic is being destroyed.
Being what? What did you say?
Disrupted.
Oh.
So
I thought you said something else. I was about to say, what the hell kind of word is that?
And
I thought you said disrupted.
Disrupted.
And like as much as like I have absolutely zero problem with the LGBTQ plus community, none whatsoever. I swear to God, I don't. Here's what I say that to say, it's not LGBTQ plus fault that this is happening. That's not what it is. What I'm saying is what is going on today, 10 years ago would have been considered extreme left.
Yeah.
And it's happening. It's happening.
I agree.
So we're now in the extreme left is becoming normal. Right? Where the extreme left now isn't even that far-fetched. Like we call Bernie Sanders extreme left because he wanted to cancel out college debt. That's happening.
No, it's happening.
Not cancel out college debt. He wanted free college.
It's happening.
No.
Yeah.
So people are still going to have to pay for college. What I'm saying is, was across the board. Free college, free healthcare. That's what he ran on. Like,
but what I'm saying is
it's still happening right now because even because I've already looked into it. Say you're active duty and you have student loans. If you've made a certain amount of payments, you can get that forgiven.
Mine got forgiven, and I didn't even ask.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to. It's
being
done.
At what point or what cost?
And so what I say that
at the cost of you taking the time to fill out the damn application and send that bitch in.
Come on, man. That's not what I'm talking about.
That's
not what I'm saying. Like, it ain't nothing to go down to the office and fill out some paperwork for some free shit. That ain't nothing. But at the cost of tax dollars. That's
true.
That's what I'm
Listen, when it comes to these fucking tax dollars, I still need receipts because I still don't know where the hell my damn tax dollars going. Because if they say tax, like I was told that we get paid from taxpayer dollars. So why the fuck am I paying taxes? I should not be paying taxes if my paycheck comes from taxes. And then I was told, well, your taxes that come out of your check don't go toward your paycheck. Well, shit, if it's going towards somebody else's paycheck,
go to somebody else.
Your taxes that's getting taken out of your check going toward my check, mine going toward your check. How about we just don't take taxes and call it even?
How about we not pay each other? Okay, because I can give you $20 right now. Yeah, I could just give it to you. You ain't gotta sneak this and take my shit. I just keep
my $200 that you taking every month.
You know what? Guess how people that pay federal taxes feel. Like, or state taxes.
Yeah, y'all don't pay that shit. Lucky motherfuckers.
State
Well,
taxes
see,
is
I
good.
pay it, but the way
'Cause you're a
the way the
Louisiana
state of
fan.
Louisiana works, I pay it, but when I file my taxes at the end of the year, they being I'm active duty, they automatically get it back. And then they
Mhm.
just started in Louisiana, they don't tax your retirement or your disability no more.
That's what's up.
That's cool.
So that's a good thing.
I think
But
they just started in Georgia. They about to do that shit too. So
I still don't see a reason why military is paying taxes. That just is really beyond me.
Well, I mean, if we didn't overprice and paid over triple, quadruple the amount for toilet paper, like, yeah, we would be good. And so government contracting and government overspending is a motherfucker.
and see, we all talk about, oh, why is inflation this high and all this other shit, and we blame COVID. It's not because of COVID. It's because we're sending money everywhere but here. So all the money that we spending on this high ass meat and this high ass fucking milk and toilet paper and gas and all the other shit is getting
Yes.
taxed heavily
Because
we're sending. We pledged $1.9 trillion to Ukraine. Which, don't get me wrong, Ukraine, okay,
they need it.
they
Not
need it.
1.2 trillion.
Not 1.2 trillion, but y'all need some money. Y'all need a little bit of assistance. Okay, respect it.
You know what? And what should have happened was not send them the money. Send them.
Y'all
the
need
gear.
to lobby a congressman and ask him why military getting tax facts though.
Yeah. That's facts.
We gonna try. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If this tour go right, we'll see.
Why can't we just send them the equipment and not the money? And call it a day.
Because the equipment's already built.
Yeah,
and we'd already spent the money on it.
We already spent the money on it. So
we don't really need it right now.
And we're sending them equipment and money.
Mm-hmm. How we pledging money to other countries, but we in debt? Talk about it. China like
make that make sense.
China's looking like, wait, don't y'all owe us like 2-3 trillion, I think, something like that? But y'all gonna send my money to. So if
this is how we're paying for it. This is how we're paying for it. Letting them colonize us.
Who?
China.
Y'all not colonizing me, my nigga. I'm buying some land.
Colonize us is the payment.
That's okay. I'm gonna make sure I get my land. When I get my land, ain't no colonizer here. No colonizer here. You build some shit on my land, you fuck around and end up like Jamaica. Okay? Do what you want to. Do it. Touch my shit and watch what the fuck I fuck around and find out.
Yep.
I'm a big proponent of fuck around and find out.
Better make sure you pay your taxes on that land, because the white folks, they know ways around everything.
You can raise that bitch to $20,000 a year. Bitch is gonna be paid.
Like I say,
gonna be paid.
Them white folks know ways around everything.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, no. Raise the taxes. Yeah. Bet money that bitch be paid every year.
Yep.
Bet money that bitch be paid every motherfucking year.
And Jamaica is a land to fuck around and find out.
Exactly. Bet money that bitch. You gonna try to raise that shit astronomically high, and I'll be like this. How much
is a walking, talking Black Air Force.
Eggs. It's like y'all. It's not happening with me. I'm very stubborn. I'm a Taurus. I'm very bullheaded. So when I want some shit and I get it, and then you try to take it, it's a no for me. It's a strong no for me. And then I'm gonna protect my land with everything I got.
And he still got the sound effects. I don't understand. That doesn't even make sense.
It was like pre-scheduled. But like even if I'm gonna fuck around, end up, y'all seen that show Yellowstone?
No. So Nunu got me to start watching it, but I couldn't get into it.
Oh, you guys know that our
Carla.
Our lovely friend Dina is in Yellowstone.
What, really?
Yeah.
Dina is?
Wait a minute. I might have, but this is before we did the episode.
This was like right before we did the episode. So I think she was like in the latest season, and she's one of the Indian women, like Native American women, in one of the episodes.
I gotta watch it again.
Nice.
I think I might have seen it.
Now I want to go. Now I want to go and watch it now because Nunu was trying to get me into it, and I was like,
it's good.
The first episode, I was like, okay, this is really not catching my attention like that.
Trust me, it get crazy.
Like I just finished watching Queen of the South, and I'm like, it wasn't
catching.
catching my attention like Queen of the South was.
Wait, what y'all watch? Kyle, what you watching right now?
So, Mayans.
Nope.
On FX.
What is that?
The Mayans. So you guys know Sons of Anarchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a
play on that.
Yeah, it's a spin-off show, and so that's currently in its newest season. Just finished watching Stranger Things.
Still haven't seen
How
all
is
of
that? How is that? Because I was thinking
God.
about starting it because I never even saw like from the beginning.
I ain't
know
seen
they just
shit.
came out with a new season.
Yeah,
Me
right
either.
now is the time to catch up because the last couple of episodes or part 2 of the recent season will be at the end of this month or next month. But another show is The Boys. So The Boys new season is out. That shit's pretty gory but funny.
Not for me.
Tell me you ain't scared of scary movies. You that dude.
Who ain't scared? Yes, I
You.
do not watch scary movies.
You're like that dude on that reel jumping with that broom from that rat.
Oh yeah. Hey, have y'all seen the preview for Jordan Peele's new movie? Nope.
Yeah, I've seen the preview.
No, I haven't.
So it's basically
he made good movies, though.
Yeah, he made scary movies, right?
Yeah.
But you know how when black people see some scary shit, we be like, nope. That's the whole premise behind it. Because my wife brought it up to me. She was like, yeah, he's got a movie called Nope. I was like, nope.
Listen, so I had this homegirl, right? She's Caucasian. And she kept trying to get me because I have to tell you that because then you're gonna see why I felt the way that I felt because she kept telling me that her aunt lives in this place called Ellijay, Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Never heard of it before.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, yeah, it's like this old plantation style home. And she was like, it's like off in the country. It's a whole bunch of land. It's like a lot of stuff to do back there. But she was like, when you get to the front gate, once you pass the front gate, it's no cell phone service, right? So you're basically just at the plantation. But she kept like saying like, oh, we're going to go to Ellijay, Georgia. Like, oh, you should come. And so finally, after me saying, no, we good. I just had to explain to her. I said, look, I don't mean to sound crazy or nothing. I said, but I saw that movie Get Out. And I said, when you say come with me to Ellijay, Georgia, all I could think about is a sunken place. Exactly. And I said, I cannot.
And I can't call nobody.
I cannot go somewhere where I don't have cell phone service. And then you talk about a plantation too. First of all, a white person will never be able to take me to a plantation, boo. Ever. I am good.
Ever in life.
I'm straight.
This used to be a plantation.
What we're not gonna do is take the niggas that are our friends to the plantation. Maybe take my nigga friend. Yeah.
You know
that's what we're not
that's
gonna do. And then you cannot sell me. You cannot sell me on saying, but it's not a plantation no more. Okay. You cannot tell me, but it's not a plantation no more and make me be like, okay, well, you know what? You got a point. I'll go. Hell no.
Hold on.
No.
How we get on the ship?
Exactly.
Yep. That's how they got us on the slave ship.
Exactly.
Hey, come check this out.
Come check this out.
Let me show you this real quick. Clink, clink. Oh, hell no. What was that?
You heard of Noah's Ark? I got one better.
Exactly. Nope. And I had to explain it to her. Once I explained it to her, she stopped asking me to go with her. But I was just like, look.
Hey, you seen Titanic? This one ain't gonna sink, I swear. What? Yo,
I can't.
Oh my god,
I can't.
That's fucking
so
hilarious.
yeah, like I'm like I don't mind having white friends, white people out there. I don't mind having white friends, but please be careful with your invites because I don't mind going. I don't mind hanging out and shit. But what you're not gonna do is be like, let's go hang out at this plantation for the weekend. No, boo.
Oh God, I would have paid money. I would have paid money to hear that conversation.
No.
Oh my God.
And the look on her face, because I could tell she was real sincere. Like she
was
just wanted
genuine.
me.
Yeah.
She was. But then when I said it, I think she kind of thought about it like, damn, that I guess that was kind of fucked up. But I'm like, yeah, boo, like you a blonde hair white girl talking about taking your nigga friends to a plantation out in bumfuck Georgia. Absolutely not.
Yo,
So-
and then you pull up, and be like, hey, what's that little house over there? Oh, that used to be the slaves' house.
Exactly, but that's what you're gonna be staying at this weekend. Fuck you.
We converted
Absolutely not.
We converted it
To a guest house. No,
That's
boo.
house now.
No, boo. Did you just snort? Like Carla said, you cannot go everywhere with your white friends. Thank you, Carla. Nope. I don't even think so.
Oh God.
But she was serious though. Like she really was like, you and James should come. First of all, James is scarier than me. So that's not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly.
And then when it get dark,
It's
it
dark.
get
It's dark.
That shit
Not gonna fly.
No light.
You put your
can't
hand
do
in
it.
front of you.
You
You
can't
can't
see shit.
I can't do it.
Yo,
The only hope of light you got is them
The
stars
moon.
in the sky.
yeah.
That's it. There is zero. I mean, like when you okay, y'all ain't seen black till you been in the country with no lights. You ain't
Yes.
black.
It's nothing.
That
And then
is
if
dark.
you out there and it's dark and all you see is eyes looking back at you, like
Ain't no
what
way.
the fuck?
Nah.
No,
I'm
no,
good.
no.
I am good on that. You can have that shit. No. Ain't no way in hell.
But they think like it's okay. They're like, oh, it's a new day, it's a new time. Like I can invite my black friends to come and do this shit.
And
no,
this is
boo, you
why
can't.
critical race
that should
theory
have
needs to be
never,
taught.
I was
even
just about
like
to
a
say
thousand
that.
years
I
from
was
now,
just
it'll
about
never
to
be
say that.
okay.
This is a great talking point for critical race theory. This is the reason why you need it.
You
you
need it,
can
white
think.
people. Don't
So
be
you can
scared
think.
of it. Don't be scared of it. It's just to get you. It's like basically think of it. We need to change the name because
Yeah.
CRT sounds too scary. Theory. When you say theory, it's like oh shit. Because when you say Big Bang Theory, you're like this is the start of something.
Yeah,
But
just-
we need to
just-
change it to
just
like
rebrand American history.
we just need to say ethics training.
Oh,
I like that.
I like
that.
We need to have ethics training.
and that's all it really is.
That's really all it is.
That's really all it is. It's just
just-
teaching you black culture and things that are sensitive and so.
And it's
won't be
recognizing
insensitive.
social cues,
Exactly.
recognizing, hey, maybe the way that I recognize when I say, you know what, I like Chinese food and shit, and I say, you know what, that's probably
That was wrong.
that's
Yeah.
a bad one. I
That's a
probably
bad
shouldn't
one.
say that.
I
But
have
that's-
Chinese friends. I like
part of it.
Chinese music and food.
Anything
racist.
similar to that, I can't be racist.
I can't be racist.
I can't be. I have plenty of Asian friends. Okay, I love my Asian friends. They're
Mhm.
amazing.
Just
don't
as
make
bad
you
as some white folks that said, I'm not racist.
Yeah, I have a
I got black
dog.
friends. Yeah, I got a black dog. I
Black
got
dog.
black friends.
Can't be
My
racist.
granddaughter is black. Okay. What the hell that got to do with any damn thing?
I
fact
drive
that you
nothing
can
but
pick
Asian
out-
import cars.
You
What are you talking about, racist?
I JDM. I go
JDM
all
the way,
JDM. Okay,
all the
I
time.
fuck with Toyota, Nissan. Okay,
You stupid. Oh my god.
no, like in all
Ouch.
seriousness, that's why, like I said, rebrand CRT,
Black
ethics
people-
training, or something to that effect.
Black people, go outside your circle. Get yourself a nice white friend. Get yourself
Mhm.
a Hispanic friend. Get yourself an Asian friend.
You got to have them all.
And get
Yeah,
really-
because you
get
need
really
to
close
see
them.
those different perspectives on certain things because
That would be hard for people who are bred to hate to learn that stuff.
Yep.
It's in their blood.
But
I don't know because
it's,
you
it's not. It's in their blood, but they can be
retaught.
retaught and what's the word I'm looking for? Like cultivated to think. in
they
a
can be
totally-
remediated.
Yes,
Mm.
definitely. remediation, culture and
Remediation.
ethics remediation.
Remedial
what-
school. That's what we gonna call it. Remedial school.
So and again, like, and we teach that in the military. Really, there's some people that didn't quite get it and just stay with their ways.
Train like dogs.
Stay with their ways all the way through the military, and then some people were like, you know what? I never had a single black friend in my entire life. I joined boot camp and I came out. This is my drill dog. Like, anything happens to him happens to me.
But there's still certain things that you're like for example, my dad has this white friend who's actually he's the president of Truist Bank.
Yeah.
And he basically doesn't think, I don't want to put him on blast, but like now he's kind of coming around. But my dad says they argue daily because he didn't believe that there was a such thing as systemic racism. Yeah. Right. And my dad had to break it down to him with what my dad calls cornbread English, right? Where it's as simple as possible that there's no way that you can fuck this up, right? Like cornbread. Right. And so he said, like, just recently, after years of having this debate daily, he finally was like, you know what?
I see it now.
You might be right. You know? And so it's like, okay, but having that conversation, because they don't, my dad said, it's like, he's scared of me when I yell, so I can't yell at him. I got to break it down.
Right. Yeah, because now you're that angry black man when you raise your voice.
And then there's some people that have black people that have grown up and never seen anything remotely racist or been even exposed to that. They're the ones on the right saying, "Hey,
it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist."
I grew up and I never really saw it. Me
too.
I've always heard about it. So like that incident that I had, that was my first real like
interaction.
No shit, like in my face. Like I always knew that it existed, and I was like, yeah, racism does exist. And I was like, yeah, you crazy to think racism don't exist and blah, blah, blah. But like at 41, that was my first time ever having it blatant in my face. Like, this bitch is she's serious.
Y'all fucking lucky. I had that shit when I was 10.
No, and see, in the same way, I haven't had a serious racist moment like you have, Sunshine. But the thing is when it does. So the point is systemic. We're not talking about like in your face racism. That's like obvious. We know that happens. But when we talk about systemic racism, we talk about a system made to keep another race down. Is that something that goes on? Absolutely.
It does.
And the thing is, it is so covert, you don't even recognize it. And
sometimes we don't even recognize
it. So that's the one thing that I've come to
realize. Is another reason why I will not go with my white friends to a fucking plantation in Georgia.
That's a good idea. Let's just not do that no more.
For a fact that
let's just not do that one.
I can't say for a fact that it completely, totally affects me because I haven't had systemic racism adversely affect me. But I know that it's there.
I think you had it. You just, like you say, you just did not realize that it was there.
Yeah. There are ways to circumvent it, but then there's ways that's totally impossible. And that's what we need to recognize. Like, wake up and be like, hey, rules need to be changed to where there's no bias on your actual race. Take race off of
the application
for home loans. It's
because
I feel like it shouldn't be on anything. Like I look at stuff like that and I'd be like, why do you need, like, even applying for jobs, like the jobs I've been applying for, they're like, oh, are you Hispanic or non-Hispanic? Like, are you African American, Caucasian? Like, I don't understand. Like, why is that even a thing? Like,
I'm qualified.
We're going to be getting to the point where people are so mixed that they don't even know what they are. And
I think it's already
Other.
like that because it's already like that because nobody is like 100%. Like you cannot say you're 100% black, you're 100% white. You can't say that you're 100% because somewhere along the lines, them shits got tainted. You know what I'm saying?
What I always do is decline the answer, but automatically that means I'm not white because a white person be like, yeah, white. Gotta put that on there.
Yo,
Just
okay,
to
so
make sure.
one last point, and this is something I just came up with. So there's this reporter came out, was like, hey, he was talking to random people, asking them questions. He was like, would you be alarmed if I told you that I am a woman? And people were like, no, that's your choice. I feel that if that's what you feel, then we support it. What if I told you I was Chinese? And then people were like,
No, hell
okay, well, then, I would ask you what made you think to come to that conclusion that you think that you're Chinese? And then he's like, well, okay, let me go even further. I think I'm 7 foot tall. I think I'm 7 foot tall. Prove me wrong. They're like, well, okay, if you, and then one girl was like, she's so like in her own ass about you. She's like, well, if you feel that you're 7 foot tall, who am I to tell you that you're not 7 foot tall?
You bitch, you.
I don't believe there should be rules or constructs.
So you just don't want to think. That's all it is. You just don't want to think.
Okay, and then he's like, okay, well, what if I told you that I'm a Chinese woman, I'm a 7 foot tall Chinese woman, and I put that on an application? Would that be accepted anywhere? No.
Hell no.
So what makes you think that you can just change who you are at will at any fucking point in time?
Like your
just
shit
because,
just transformable.
All of a sudden, boom. I'm this. I believe I'm this. So if this is
because I don't know if y'all knew this or not.
Uh-huh.
I am a
32-year-old
white woman from Idaho. Okay. Okay. And my credit score is a 785.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I drive a Bentley.
But who are we to tell you any different, though? If that's what you think that you are. Who are we to tell you any different?
How many times have motherfuckers put on their application when they getting a loan? Shit, I make $200,000 a year, knowing goddamn well you don't make $40,000.
I used to do that when we were
otherwise.
I used to do that
Brenda.
whenever we would have when we'd have the Semio surveys, because on the ship it would ask you, like, they say, okay, like, no, we only using it for demographics or whatever. But on the ship at the time, I was the only first class black female. So if I put first class black female on here, you're gonna know that it's talking about me. So I would put, I was an Asian senior chief male, but we didn't have any Asian senior chiefs. Like, we didn't even have any senior chiefs that was like male. So, but I'm like, yeah, it might fuck up your demographics. Exactly, it might fuck up your demographics, but at the same time,
they don't know who.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know who I am. Exactly.
Asian senior chief.
Look at the comments and try to figure out if it's me or not. Like, no.
The CMC.
Somebody lying.
CMC's out there is like, hold on. When did we get I don't know.
Asian, Asian.
The chief going around like, hey, we got any Asian senior chiefs on here? I mean, I could be Asian. Maybe I haven't done my DNA just yet, but
Exactly. So I'm like, you can't tell me that this shit is anonymous and you're only using it for demographics, but I'm the only one. So I put that shit up there, and like, you're gonna know it's me. That's not demographics.
See, here's the thing: if I gotta prove my income to get a loan, you gotta prove who you are. This is how I feel. If I gotta prove my income to you, you should just believe me based off what I told you. We're going off of imagination here. Okay? We're going off of imagination here. And I just want to preface this. This is nothing against the LGBTQ plus community, because I am jealous. I am jealous.
We are all jealous.
You get to do what the fuck you want to do.
Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Granted, it comes at a cost. It comes at a cost of criticism. It comes at a cost of, constant mental strain because of societal norms and acceptance and all that. I understand that. I get that. However, you're able to adjust the spectrum however you please.
And then
And
on
if you
top of
don't
that,
agree with the shit, you can
Yeah.
cancel a
you
motherfucker
can
like
cancel a motherfucker. Just like that.
God.
Motherfuckers will lose their job, their careers, their lives for fucking with you.
Y'all have gotten politicians, career politicians fired off this shit.
You got celebrities scared to say anything.
This
Not Dave Chappelle.
The baby
Except for
killed the
Dave Chappelle.
nigga. The baby
Not Dave
killed the nigga.
Chappelle. Everybody
The
but
baby
Dave
killed the
Chappelle.
The baby killed the nigga. He murdered someone.
Yeah.
And then shot another nigga in his own home. And
Yeah.
nothing happened. But this nigga said one gay joke, and all of a sudden his career is about to be over.
Over.
How?
We
You
also
telling me-
always we need to remember whenever we're talking about the baby, that ass whooping on them on that fucking bowling lane. You can't leave that one out there. You whooped the motherfucker
He
in
killed
4K
somebody
in
on-
public. In public.
Whip somebody ass on 4K. Went viral.
You know what? This is what we're gonna do. This I just found out what the awards of certain things that we're gonna do. We're going to award certain celebrities, certain people in the news, the Black Air Force Energy of the week.
The Black Air
What?
Force energy of the
Of
week.
the week. I'm gonna go and get a Black Air Force, and then I'm just gonna put some like
We should
bejeweled all the
write
way
names
around.
on it every
Yeah.
every week.
Every week.
Every week. Who's new on the Black Air Force Award? Oh my god. And
We
at the
gotta
end
go,
of it,
y'all.
it's gonna be brand new and we're gonna sell it motherfucker too.
We gotta go.
We
As
gotta
an
go.
NFT.
But we could talk about this shit all day. Yeah, we gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Perfectly Balanced Podcast, man. This is a great episode, great conversation, great controversy. As always, Chef, of course, is missed. He's over there
At church.
playing some music for the church. You know what I'm saying? Being a good good Christian man. Good Christian man. Good Christian man.
Good, wholesome.
Good wholesome. Good clean. Good clean. But so Chef is missed. Of course, he'll be back on Monday. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this episode. That's it for this week. I'd like to say thank you to all of our listeners on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Of course, we do the Stars for Bars competition every single month. So if you're on this podcast or if you're on Facebook and you're watching this on Facebook, you can send some stars, help support your local podcast. We would greatly appreciate it. And plus, if you send the more stars than anyone else, you will get a prize from us, Perfectly Balanced Podcast crew, personally from us to you, because we want to show you that we love you just as much as you love us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Perfectly Balanced Podcast, just a pile of brown people having good conversations over here. I'm your host, Big Rob. Who else we got in the building?
It's your girl Sunshine doing it live on Fancy Friday, baby.
Yep.
And you know, I gotta do it just like DJ Chef does and go out with a song. Shouts out to Jamaica.
Bye, Carla.
Bye, Carla. Turn it up a little bit.
They about to turn it into Cowboy Town up in Jamaica.
Oh my God.
Shoot it out with people. Y'all know what
Thought
we
you
do.
was gonna play I Shot the Sheriff. I don't know why I thought that was coming.
You know who it is. It's me, KG, aka Dr. Graves, no PhD. You know who we are. We came to drop bars.
Fashion information, ladies and gentlemen. You know we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, we will see y'all next time on Monday. Be there or be motherfucking square. Peace.
Peace.